ठीक है, good to go. Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm extremely overwhelmed with the response I got in my last video. I got a number of subscribers. Thank you for coming to my channel. Well, I welcome you all. I've not posted anything in the last few weeks, so there's a lot to catch up on. The recent one being I finally got to teach my father how to drive an automatic car. And there's a background story to it. All these years, I had never actually had to drive because I have my brother and father who always initiated the driving. I always had somebody to drop me or pick me up. I did not know that driving a car could bring so much independence, so much freedom, and someday it just becomes your own personal space. It just has your own energy. Car just does not feel like a car. It feels like home. I never drove a car in my 20s, and by the time our car reached its 15th year, by the way, after which we need to give it up, all of my family members decided to give up on the car and not buy a new one. Somehow I was very disappointed in this decision, and since I can afford to buy a car, I suggested to buy a car, but I got no suggestions. Literally, I did not know anything about cars, and I had to sit on YouTube, research and research. Thank you for all those YouTubers who have really helped me to decide which car to buy. Before buying the car, I took test drive of at least 5 cars and I wrote down all the features that I needed in my car which were fitting my budget. After all of this R&D, I have understood one thing, that even if you did not know anything initially, but if you put your heart and soul into it to learn it from the beginning, from scratch, you will eventually learn it. And I did not have that confidence in myself that I can select a car for me before I had selected a car for me. The kind of trust I built on myself after doing that research and after buying a car of my own, it cannot be measured on any scale. When my friend Simran told me that driving a car gives you freedom and independence, I thought that's not possible. How can it just. So, well, long story short, I bought my own car and I taught my father to drive an automatic car. He already knew how to drive a manual, but I taught him an automatic car. And I take pride in it. My father is so well equipped, knowledgeable, tech savvy, and such a fast learner that it's almost impossible to go out and teach him anything. So even though the driving lesson lasted about 10 minutes, you cannot take that proud moment away from me. Also, RCB won IPL after 18 years. This win is extremely important, but even more important than this win for us women is the relationship he holds with Anushka Sharma. The kind of warmth that reflects on camera when he comes and meets Anushka Sharma is extremely out of the world. I was not a fan of Virat Kohli, but after this win, I researched about him. I mean, the kind of passion, aggression, intelligence, his personality, the confidence, and yet being so humble and grounded, spiritual, and a very kid at his heart kind of person, I can safely say I am completely clean bowled. After every match, how his eyes are always looking for Anushka, even after 7 to 8 years of their marriage, the way this couple is coming out is actually raising the standards of how a marriage could look like and worked upon so beautifully. Obviously, this was a big highlight of the week. And now comes the most interesting part of the video, my solo trip to Rishikesh. My parents were not always okay with the solo trip, but in the last few years of trust building, spiritual advancement, and constant negotiations, I finally convinced them for a solo trip. I'm rebellious. You can't see it, it's just behind the scenes. So, I've already booked my bus ticket, I've booked my hostel, and in the same hostel, I've also booked a room. So, I'm going for 4 days, 4 nights, and 5 days. It's mostly like a spiritual self exploration journey, and I will also document it so I can put it out here for you to see how solo traveling looks from my point of view, especially the first time. So that's it for today. I'm running late, I have to go to my yoga class, so I'll catch you in the next video. Stay tuned to see how I saw Rishikesh with my eyes. It will be fun.